Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2. Today I do have another course review for you guys. This time it's going to be Brookland Marshes Golf Club. I am going to be playing off the white tees, which will be playing 7,303 yards. As always, pin selection number 1. This course was designed by Jez Holm. It's just a course I've randomly come across, guys. It really caught my eye. As you can tell here, it's clearly on marshland. Really nice looking opening hole, to be fair. Lots of detail in this course, and you can see there's going to be plenty hazards here. I'm sure that's a really cool walkway, by the way, on the first hole. He's going to have to be really creative with his walkways to find ways for players to get around this course without putting themselves in danger. So 1 mile per hour wind, wow, very mild winds. I have been playing in very extreme winds the last few courses, so it's really nice to have a mild wind. So we can comfortably hit driver here. I have lofted it up. I've put a fast in that and I've pushed it slightly left, but I do feel it should be okay. Yeah, we're going to be in the middle of the fairway almost, bang on. I do hope everyone is well, guys. The fairways are normal and the greens are firm. 183 yards to the pin. Let's just loft this up a bit, guys. Put another fast on it, but a better straighter strike this time. That could be quite close. I think it might work its way down towards the pin. It's going to be about pin high, guys, so we're probably going to have about a 20-foot putt here for birdie. 19 foot, 1 inch down. Not much break in this at all, really. Is it going to... Oh, I was going to say, look at my putting line. I have really pulled that right. Really pulled my putt to the right there on the red apex line. I do manage to salvage a par though. So really poor putt there for a birdie attempt. But really nice opening hole, guys. Let's move on to hole number 2, which is a par 5. And it's playing 548 yards. Stroke index 9. Once again, decent looking hole, guys. Very tight fairways. If you're not hitting perfects and straight down the middle, you could be in trouble. Once again, being very creative with the walkways to avoid all the marsh and the bog. And the pin is off centre to the right hand side of this second green. So let's see, should be able to hit the big dog again. Just lofting the driver up once again, guys. It's a far better drive, and that should be bang on right down the centre of that fairway. So 293 yards, we've managed to nail that. So that is now leaving me 258. I do feel we can attack this quite comfortably. A nice opening. Oh no, wait a minute, that is a wee push that left again. Wow. It's probably going to work its way off the green on the left hand side. Slowly, yeah, it's just going to work its way off that green, guys. Going to have a chip shot here that hopefully we can get close. Not much break on the green at all here. It's slightly breaking to the left. This has certainly got a chance. Is it going to turn? Oh, just short. The line was good.
Alright, about a 3-footer here.
A little 3-foot putt, and we do get to 1 under par. Quite concerned about how I'm pushing things slightly to the left here. Obviously with the tour clubs you will be penalised, it will be over exaggerated. So hole number 3 is a par 3, stroke index 7, playing 217 yards. And this one is right bang in the centre of about 4 or 5 bogs that you can clearly see. Wow, surrounded with hazards here. Really nice looking hole though, guys. Kind of got a links feel to it, the way this plays. Very mild wind again. hitting the hybrid. So 4 hybrid, it's a great strike. Should have the legs to just about get there, I would say. It's a nice bounce. Is it going to turn left for me? No, it looks like the green kind of sloped off towards the right there slightly. And this is going to be a 14-foot putt breaking to the left. Certainly got every chance of draining this. Once again, look at that. I've really pulled my putt off to the right hand side of that swing line again, guys. So that is concerning me. Not putting well at all. 8-foot putt par save. Oh, and it just sneaks in. And once again, oh, look at my putt line. Wow. One thing I normally manage to do is keep my putt lines fairly straight most of the time. So, hole number 4 is a par 4, stroke index 1, playing 413 yards. Once again, heaps of little bogs, little pools round about, and it looks like this green is going to be right at the edge of one of that large, you could say, lakes, or up here in Scotland, loch, and the pin is right back at that green. So let's see, I'm probably going to have to come down to the left hand side here and see if we can get it. Yeah, there we go. There is a large enough fairway here to hit. That should be about bang on. Should bounce another 20 yards down that fairway. There we go. And 294 yards. We've really cut the distance out of this hole here. It is a short par 4. 117 yards at the pin. The wind is slightly in my face here. 3 miles per hour. So I've just took a bit of loft off this gap wedge. It's a great strike. That should be really good.
That's gonna have to hit something.
It's a wee bit long, to be fair. Really surprised at the length we got on there. It's probably going to be about, I was going to say 12 feet. It is 10 feet. Breaking to the right. It's a really good birdie opportunity. Greens are a good speed, 182. That should turn. That's a far better putt. Happier with that putt line. And that is another birdie. And that is going to get me to 2 under par for the round, guys.
2 under for the round. Let's put this ball down in the fairway.
So, hole 5 is a par 4. Stroke index 15. 319 yards. It's another short par 4. Once again, plenty hazards. You've really got to drive straight and through here, guys, on this course. Pin is back right of the green. What have we got here? I think I could hit further than a hybrid here. Let's look at the 3-wood. I think that's the best shot to take. Let's see if we can just probably bounce it out of this rough onto the fairway. Put a fast on that, but it should be fine. Way past the rough anyway. And that is going to be probably leaving me about 60-70 yards from the pin. Should be a pitch shot. 54 yards. So let's see if we can get this close. As you can see, I've lofted that up twice. Execute that well. That should be bang on, really. Yeah, that should bounce and bite. Oh, wow. I take it I find a slope there, guys, because that ball, I thought it was going to run off.
9-footer here.
9 feet away from the pin, 1 inch up. The ball's really reluctant to bite on these greens, but I do manage to drain the birdie putt.
For your birdie. That's awesome.
And that is going to now put me to 3 under. That is back-to-back birdies.
Okay.
Hole number 6 is a par 3, stroke index 13, playing 201 yards. Once again, plenty hazards, but really impressed with the walkways and things that Jez Holmes designed here. Really enjoying playing this so far. 1 mile per hour wind. I'm going to fully loft up this hybrid, guys. I'm just looking for this to land at the front edge of the green and work its way towards the pin. I have pushed that slightly to the left, but it should be quite good here. Should work out quite well. Is it going to turn towards a hole? Once again, no. Kind of just hold its line. And it's going to be Probably a 22 to 25 foot putt for birdie.
Okay, a
23
footer
feet.
from here.
Downhill slightly, braking to the left. That's really turning. That's actually trickling a good way past.
That was going to be.
I've
that
left
was going to
probably
be
a
nice.
tricky 6 to 7 foot putt for par here.
Little 6-footer here.
6
nothing too
footer,
scary.
braking to the right. We do manage to drain the par
Solid
putt.
par. Well done. Okay,
So,
that'll keep you at 3
going to
under
remain
for
at
the
3 under par. Let's move on to holes number 7, which are par 5. And it's playing 550 yards, stroke index 11. Really long walkway here to get from the tee box onto the fairway. It is a dog leg right. Look at this camera swinging right round. Huge bunkers. And once again, marshland there that we're going to have to play over. If anyone loses their balls here, I can't see anyone going back to get them. Pin is kind of off centre to the left. But the wind has been so kind. Let's see if I can get further up the right hand side here. So we could hit a 3-wood there easily, but let's have a look more at the right hand side and see if there is a gap. I'm confident we can get over that. It might bounce in the rough first, but we're definitely going to end up in the fairway. It's a good swing.
This is a beauty.
I should bounce on again, no problem at all. And that is a monster drive, just short of 300 yards, 298 yards. So 215 yards now
Yards from the pin here.
to the green. I'm fully going to loft this up. Just try to get it landed on the front of the green. Maybe just short of the green and see if it'll work its way down. Once again, it's a good strike. Tracking well. This should work its way down the green really nice. This could be really good, guys, because the pin was downhill. Oh, I just didn't have the legs. Just did not have the legs. I thought that was going to be a really good shot. So, 16-yard chip. Hopefully we can get this close to leave a guaranteed birdie. Or we might even drain it for the eagle. Need that to turn right. Need it to turn right. Oh, it has missed the edge by millimeters. And it's probably going to be about a 3-foot putt for birdie. Yeah, so we are now 4 under. Going along steadily here, guys. 4 under through 7. Let's move on to hole number 8, which is a longer par 4 this time. 437 yards. Stroke index 17. Looks like a very narrow fairway here. This is going to be a challenge with the tour clubs. Especially in windy conditions, this one will be a real challenge, but fortunately the wind is very mild for me today, which makes a change. Pin is towards the back of that very tight green again. Confident I can play the driver here, and the wind should just take me around ever so slightly. Fully lofted this up. Had to be a great strike, it was, and that should be absolutely bang on. I guarantee there's a few players missed this fairway here. It's another monster drive. That one's finished up at 307 yards. So 137 to the pin. I'm looking at the pitching wedge. I have took a bit off it here, guys, as you've seen. De-lofted it, and the wind should help me out here also. I've put a fast on that, so it might take off a bit of the distance.
Looking good.
I should bounce and check up quite well. Oh no, pitching wedge is not checking up at all on these greens. Whether or not I've hit a slope there or not, be interesting to see. No slope at all. So 16 feet, 1 inch up, braking to the left for the birdie. I don't think I've hit that enough. No, just going to be short. Just going to be short. I knew it. Look at that. You're talking about an inch here. Wow, 3 inches from the cup. So close to another birdie there. I knew as soon as it left the putter face, I didn't think I'd hit it well. Or I did hit it well, just didn't hit it hard enough. So let's move on to hole 9. Final hole is front 9. It's a par 4, stroke index 3, playing 472 yards. Be interesting if we can land on the second part of this fairway. Oh, it might too much trouble here. There's plenty hazards there. Once again, a little stream separating the fairway and the green here. But let's see if we can get onto this second part of the fairway. Yeah, we should be able to do it. Yeah, we'll make that. Once again, I've pushed it slightly to the left, but it's not going to have a huge impact here. We should kick out of this light rough easily. We do. It's going to be another long drive. Just short of the 300 yard mark. So 178 left to the pin. Slightly downhill. The ball lie. The pin is 2 feet above me. Just lofting this up a tiny bit. It's a really good strike.
Looks like this is a beauty.
Hit the pin. Oh. Great effort there, but once again guys, with these firm greens, nothing is sitting down on them at all, despite lofting up. And I feel I must have caught a slope there, because that ball's probably travelled about 25 feet past the flag now. 25 feet bang on, yeah, 1 foot up. So I'm going to have an uphill putt here. Breaking to the right. I think that's going to be a wee bit short. Not the best of putts there. Wasn't a really good line. Certainly lacked power, so I'm probably going to have a testing 6 foot putt here. Breaking to the right for the par. And it manages to drop on the edge. So, solid front nine. Not exactly cutting the course up. Would have liked a few putts to drop. My putting's let me down a couple of times in this course. But we are 4 under par. Hole 10. A par 4. Stroke index 2, playing 421 yards. So let's see what we can do here. The pin's right at the back of the green. 3 mile per hour wind into my face. Should be able to hit the big dog here and take out the distance here. The wind should take me round. This will really take the distance out of this hole here. It's another good swing. That should trundle down the fairway a good bit. It is doing so. It's another drive in the high 292. So, we only have 126 yards here. Wind's in my face. Just lofting this up a bit, because the last pitch and wedge did not bite at all. So I'm taking an extra bit off of this and see if we can get it bouncing on a bit. It's a great strike. It's tracking well. I need a firm bounce. Wow, that one sat down instant there. The previous two didn't. That one just sat down instant, so I am really short now. 16 feet. Downhill, breaking to the right. Tricky putt this. Don't want to be too long. It's not got the line, is it? No, it's not. It was a good effort. I do feel I could have ended right off the green if I wasn't careful. It's going to be a 6 foot putt for par. Very little on this. Slight break to the right. And it's just another par, guys. So I'm going to remain at 4 under. Let's move on to hole number 11, which is a par 5. It's a longish par 5, 584 yards, stroke index 4. Once again, plenty marshland here, plenty water in play here, and bunkers, and it's quite a narrow fairway here. I imagine where that little strip gets narrow is about where I'm looking to land it with a driver with the tour clubs. Clearly a long hole here, guys. Plenty hazards, plenty rough, bunkers, and obviously the marshland. So let's see, let's have a look at this little landing strip over to the right hand side here that I'm sure we can go over to. The bunker's probably going to be my guide here. Yeah, this is going to be a tough drive, but I'm confident I'll land on it. We're swinging well. Hopefully the wind's going to slightly hold me up and take me round to the right. It's a great swing, and that should be bang on.
It's looking good.
Hopefully we can hold this little narrow bit of fairway, and we can. And that is a really good drive. Outstanding drive. So 286 to the pin. I'm certainly just looking to lay up here. Let's come down to the 6 wood. Just try to leave myself a pitch shot. I've not been playing the pitch shots too well today, but with these firm greens, nothing seems to be holding. Seems to be plenty slopes on the greens as well. That should be bang on. And once again, it's probably going to be about a 60 yard, 65 yard pitch that hopefully I can get close. 61 yards, slight downslope, so you can see I've lofted that up 3 times here, guys, and see if we can get this one stopping. Should bounce and bite. Once again, it doesn't. Wow. I must have found another slope, and that is going to be a tricky putt for birdie. An 11. It's not even on a slope, so strange how this is not stopping these shots. Nah, that's going to turn too much, and that's another missed birdie opportunity. And once again, a birdie putt has went about 9 feet past. I could have a 9-10 foot putt here just for par. It is a 10 foot putt. Slight break to the right, 2 inches up. This is a tough. This is a test and putt. We managed to drain it. Managed to save the par there. But yeah, nothing seems to be stopping in these greens, guys. Never really experienced that before. I could understand if it was on slopes, but the majority of them have not been on slopes. So let's move on to hole 12, which is a par 4, stroke index 8, playing 475 yards. Looks like that bunkers could be in play here. The trio of bunkers there. Pin looks to be bang centre. The green. Very large green here. I have seen Jess Holmes' name quite a few pop up on a few of the courses, guys, but I've not got around to playing much of him. From what I've seen, he's not getting a lot of plays, but he's a very active creator. So let's get out there and play this. I'm just looking to land short of this third bunker on the left hand side here, guys. And I do apologise for my dog. He's been an absolute schizo. Put a fast on that, which is probably going to go in my favour. And there we go. We're just going to pull up short of this bunker. And it probably now means we can attack this in 2. With it's still a long distance away. I was going to say I'm going to have a 7 or 8 iron here, but I've still got a 6 iron. It's a great execution. Really lofted this up, guys, so it shouldn't really bounce too far. It should check up quite well. It has. But once again, look at this, just trickling away from the hole again. Surely I'm on a slope this time. 26 feet, 5 inches up. I left the last one really short when I was slightly uphill. Once again, it's just a wee bit short, 6 feet short. That was tracking well. Not putted at all well today. So, just another par, guys. Putting has really let me down today, but it's so hard to get these balls to stick on this firm green here. Hole 13 is a par 3, stroke index 16, playing 169 yards. Really nice looking hole here, guys. Certainly don't want to be left here, or you're going to be in the water. Pin is right back of the green. 172. Down 8 feet. 4 mile per hour wind to my left, so I'm just lofting this up. Going to hope the wind's going to take me round. It's a good strike. The wind should start to take me round. It is, and I could imagine this should be quite good. This should be really good. Once again, just sloping away from the hole. Probably going to be about an 18 foot putt, 12 foot putt. Why? I'm a lot closer than what I expected to be. This is a very makeable putt here. Just slight break to the right. That should start to turn. And that is probably the best putt of the round. And that is going to put me to 5 under par, guys. First birdie of the back 9. Hole 14, par 4, stroke index 18, playing 461 yards. But really enjoying this course from Jez Home, guys. Please go out there and play this round. I know I'll be favouring this course to get more courses from Jez Home. Like I say, I've seen a few of his courses before. He does struggle to get plays, and he is a very active designer. So let's go out there and reward him for his time and effort. So we can comfortably hit the driver here, fully lofting this up, and hopefully the wind's going to take me round into the middle of the fairway. This should be bang on. Once again, there is a wooden bridge taking you over the marshland. Very creative course. And like I said, I think it was in the third or fourth hole, it really does play like a links. So 152 to the pin, just going to loft this up ever so slightly. 3 feet down, 2 miles per hour to the right. We are on a slight down slope. See if we can get this close. It's a good strike. I've put a fast on that. Should work its way down well though. Look at this, guys. This could be in, you know. This could be in. Oh, look at that. Millimeters away from an eagle there.
And you're on.
And that just shows you there how much these greens run on and slope. 6 foot putt, which we drain for the birdie. And that is now 6 under for the round.
6 under for the round.
Back-to-back birdies. Let's see if we can keep this birdie run going. Hole 15. Wow, this is a really short par 4. 297 yards, stroke index 12. Once again, plenty of water in play here. There's a helicopter off there in the distance. Look at that wall there, guys. A nice little wall. It looks like it's going to be the next tee shape. Stone wall. So let's see. A 6 wood is going to get me nowhere near. Let's have a look at the driver. Yeah, I'm going to way overshoot the green with the driver, so I think let's have a look at the 3 wood and see if we can land this to the left hand side. No, that's still the driver, Elite. The 3 wood here, and I'm going to try and look at the left hand side here. Confident that the driver is just going to be far too much. And I'm having a mare here. I'm in the putter now, guys. I do apologise. 3 wood's not going to get me there, so it's going to have to be the driver. I'm going to fully loft this up. I might kick off into the rough here, but I do feel it's a percentage shot. I've put a fast on that, and once again I've pushed that left.
All right, looking good so far.
Certainly going into the rough here, kicking off the fairway. It's going to leave me a pitch shot though. I'd imagine I'm only about 60 yards away.
Unlucky. I take back that
53 yards.
pretty deep stuff here.
Should look to get this close. It's just going to be a gentle pitch shot. It's breaking to the left here off this verge. Executed that well. That should run down for me a fair bit, releasing. That could stop any time now. Really happy with that. I just feel if I was attempting the driver there, guys, I would have probably been in the back here in that bushes. I tried to hit fairway but failed, but it's worked out well, and it is another birdie. And we are now 7 under par. Let's move on to hole number 16, which is a par 5. 562 yards, stroke index 14. Once again, plenty water in play here. Very narrow fairway once again. Wow, this is a really narrow twisting fairway. Second or third shot's going to be over the water here. Huge slopes to the left if you're left to the pin. Let's see. I'm confident we can hit driver here and just find this gap between these two bunkers again. Yeah, we should be able to find this gap. Wind should help me out here ever so slightly. I need a perfect here though, and straight. Executed that well, and that should be about bang on. Oh no, this could actually run into the rough on the left hand side here. Yeah, it is. Wow. So 296 yards. Should be able to get this back out in the fairway with a 4 hybrid. Look at the slope I'm playing on though. This is really going to want to go off to the left, so I'm aiming way right here and just try to get this back onto the fairway. That should work out really well for me here. despite the fast and the slight push to the left. That has worked out perfect. It's going to leave me another pitch shot that hopefully we can get close and continue the birdie run. 61 yards. So it's a gap wedge. I'm just going to loft this up 2 or 3 times. It is uphill slightly, but I'm on a downhill slope, so I put it up an extra touch. Executed that quite well. That should bind. Surely this one's biting. Yeah, there we go. And that is just going to be another tap in for the birdie. It's going to get me to 8 under par. That's 4 consecutive birdies, I feel, on the back 9 that we've got here. So we're on fire here on the back 9. Hole number 17 is a par 3, a longish par 3, 219 yards, stroke index 16. Quite a tough pin position here. You would almost say it was bang in the centre, really, in the landing zone that we'll try to look at. Maybe just slightly towards the back. Fully we're going to play this with a hybrid. This could be quite good with a bounce here. Oh, that rough kind of killed it. Very close to being an outstanding shot. Probably about 15 feet short of the cup. So yeah, 15 feet, 4 inches up for the birdie. Breaking to the right. It looks good. Oh, you are kidding me. And I think that's the second or third one we've had today for birdies that you've missed by millimeters, guys. Any other day they could roll in. So it's just a par, and that's going to put a stop to the birdie streak. So let's move on to hole 18, which is obviously the final hole of this really enjoyable course. And it is playing 475 yards, stroke index 10. Wider fairway here. This is probably the widest fairway on the course that I can recall. Really cool clubhouse there. You walk right into the clubhouse off the 18th green, and the pin is kind of towards the back of a very large green. Once again though, quite a tough landing zone for me. I'm just going to apply a bit of fade, try and counteract this wind here. I think it's about the 4th or 5th fast, which only takes about 3 or 4 yards off your tee shots, guys. As you can see, that's working well. It's just going to stop on the edge of the fairway. It's another fantastic drive. So 191. Once again, going to use the fade and loft this up quite a fair bit here. It's a good strike. The fade didn't really help me out here, but it should bounce on quite well. Is it going to filter off to the right? No, it's not. Just going to be past pin high. And once again, it really trickles on. Probably about a 25-foot putt. 16! I've been way off my yardage at times today, guys. 16 feet. Breaking to the right. Oh, and it is just another one that trickles by the edge. Probably going to be a 5-foot putt for par. 6 feet. Nothing in this really at all. And there is the par save. So really enjoyable round there, guys. Course challenge completed, no hazard round. So, course challenge completed, first round. I'm going to give that I would say it was a 4.5. I'm going to give it a 5 though, guys, because I really appreciated the creativity. I'm going to favourite it this. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care and peace out. Bye.